Bombshell, Hillary just caught. She's disgusting, by Cat Stevens for freedomdaily.com. Getting older is a literal pain. It's an established fact that for most of us, when we start pushing 30, it starts pushing back, and then it only goes downhill from there. If you're lucky enough to have a good back and joints that don't give out, it might be your heart that starts acting up, or heaven forbid something goes wrong between your ears and leaves you impaired for life. Death is inherently a part of life, and few escape this steady slide towards disability once they're a senior citizen, and that's nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing, of course, unless you're lying to 300 million people about it and trying to get them to trust you despite your obvious impairment. This was the point that President Trump brought up about his opponent, Hillary Clinton, after her mask began to slip and whispers of her frailty began to get out. Both President Trump and Hillary Clinton are firmly in the over 55 crowd, but their lives couldn't be more different. While Hillary has spent much of her time in the political public eye as possible, this is President Trump's first foray into politics, and what a success it was. It seems that her time scheming and opening emails took its toll on Hillary, though, because more than once she was caught in seemingly very poor health at very inopportune times. Again, coming down with the flu isn't exactly something that should preclude someone from becoming president, but lying about it might be. Recently, we were once again reminded of how fortunate we were to have ended up with President Trump and not Hillary as our president, when it came to light that Hillary just can't seem to get over anything. Any politics shares some pretty damning evidence that points towards President Trump's former opponent being totally physically unfit to hold the office of president. During last year's presidential election, Donald Trump frequently called Hillary Clinton's health into question. The mainstream media often slammed him for doing this and suggested that he was lying. But a recent public appearance appears to confirm that Trump was right about her being too weak to be president. Daily Mail reported that during an appearance in Vancouver on Wednesday night, Clinton was seen still wearing her surgical boot 2 months after she allegedly fell down some stairs in her heels and broke her toe. Clinton has been wearing the boot since she took the tumble back in October. Like many other tales that Clinton tells, the story of her fall sounds fishy. I was running down the stairs in heels with a cup of coffee in hand. I was talking over my shoulder and my heel caught and I fell backward, Clinton said. I tried to get up and it really hurt. I've broken my toe. I've received excellent care from your excellent health service. However, toe fractures generally take 4 to 6 weeks to heal, which begs the question as to why Clinton is still wearing the boot 2 months later. Clearly, there is something far more serious going on with her than Clinton is letting on. Again, slow healing isn't exactly earth-shattering. However, when the American people just don't know what happened to her because of a pattern of lies that shows she will say just about anything she can get away with to be elected, it is just another demonstration of how no one knew what they were getting with Hillary. What we do now is that she won't be getting over that loss anytime soon. Just since she lost the election a little over a year ago, Hillary has published 2 books, both highlighting her run against President Trump in 2016. Clinton was in Vancouver to promote her book, What Happened, and unsurprisingly, she spent much of the appearance whining about her loss to Trump in the election. She also gloated about the Democrat Doug Jones's victory over Republican Roy Moore in Alabama on Tuesday, saying it made her feel a tiny bit less, quote, concerned about the future of her country. For me, this was a very important turning point in basically holding President Trump and his most vitriolic, destructive advisors, led by Steve Bannon, accountable, she said. Look at the crook talking about these people. People seem to be turning against the Trump philosophy and ideology. No, it was voter fraud, I say. She added, so it's a good sign, but it's by no means the end of the story. It might not be the end of the story for Jones and people like him, but it's almost certainly the end of the story for Hillary after all that happened in the recent election. So why is it that Hillary, who is a year younger than President Trump, would be in worse health? There are a lot of variables, and of course we're not allowed to cite gender, lest a crazy feminist jump out and grab us, but the main difference between President Trump and almost any of his peers is that the president is known to not drink. All of the effects of even a social amount of alcohol aren't completely known, but we do know that Hillary drinks and Donald Trump famously does not. Once again, we don't really know what happened with Hillary. We just have more proof that she's once again lying to the American people to benefit herself. Pat yourself on the back, America. You dodged a huge bullet, and her name was Crooked Hillary. She is disgusting. She is disgusting. This witch. This witch. And look at that smug look on her. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.